What's up, guys? I got a much more authentic video for you guys today. I will automatically be as much myself as possible. It'll be a little bit more of a vulnerable video and getting more into my head, more into my thoughts than more about facts that I know and try to be preaching. I haven't shaved for 2 days. I still haven't showered today. I napped after work because I was really exhausted. I want to get into a pretty big subject and I want to vent my thoughts a little bit, see what you guys think, and also talk a little bit of the analyzation, I don't even think that's a word you can use, I've gotten of the world in this past almost 2 years, a little more than a year and a half and stuff since my last relationship, which was the main pillar moment that really opened my mind to a lot of things, which I knew, but it made me accept it much more. In this past year and a half, a little more, I've probably been dating / sleeping with maybe a dozen girls, really in a way to get some insight on the subject and things I was seeing and reading, because really quickly I found the black pill and the red pill and stuff like that after that relationship. I knew about it before and I would do pickup and stuff like this, so I knew the things, but I didn't know. You know what I mean when you know. When it affects you in life and you've really seen and experienced all these things and you realize the effect it's had and the experiences you had were like this. And there were many situations and many stories, and they just brought me so much more into the black pill and understanding and believing in certain aspects of female nature. I'll give you some examples. There was a girl I was dating. I was sleeping with her. I guess you can call it dating. It's some form of relationship. And she was dating 5 other guys. 2 Andreas, something, I don't remember their names. And she was sleeping with me. She wasn't sleeping with any of the other guys. I was the sneaky link, you could say. It wouldn't be like dating. I'll give you an example. One of the guys, the second in the list, she had tiers. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The least valuable to her and the highest valuable to her. Then there was me, the literally call. I could just booty call and I'd smash. Cute little Italian Scorpio girl. Sweet personality, great and stuff. And that's the funny thing. I'll tell you the story and then I'll spoil something that's really crazy. It makes female nature even more terrifying. One of the days, she went on a date with number 2, Andrea number 1. And he was all nice, organized this cool date and all of that. Generally, when we'd go on a date, she'd pay or we'd split, or maybe I'd do one if she paid multiple times. It was never on me, and she would be going for that booty smash. At the end of the day, she was literally usually the primary pusher and the one cock calling. But she went on a date with this dude. She was a nice guy. He had a daughter or some shit like that, I'm not sure, young, from southern Italy. And he got her a watch as a present. This was maybe the 10th time they were dating or shit like that. I'm not sure, 10th date they went on. And he got her a 250-euro watch, which was ridiculous. And I remember she met up with me the night. She went on afternoon or early afternoon on the date with him or for dinner, and then she called me up after to go grab some drinks with her. And she was telling me how try hard it was that he got the watch, and it kind of turned her off a bit that he got her the watch. She was like, it's too bad, because I was liking him and stuff. And that night I went to her apartment to smash. I didn't know about the watch thing then when I was at the apartment. She told me after we smashed. I think that's why she did it. No, I don't remember. But what I do remember is she told me to put the watch on and smash her with the watch on. That's fucked up. It's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, but that's fucked, dude. I wanted to see the sweet girl, the classic nice girl. I was also dating a dude and stuff. That's a loyal girl, the classic thing. And I smashed, dude. I smashed, and it was easy as fuck. I smashed because of the female nature and the hypergamy. I didn't get in a relationship. I didn't have that many feelings for any of these girls. The last one I'm seeing now, one reason why I'm also making the video, I do, but I'm outside of the box with this last one. it's very interesting. It's like I can see from third person. everything in the interactions, and you can catch red flags so much easier. I'm maintaining frame, I'm putting my foot down with a lot of things, just like with other girls. But where will it end? These girls, a sweet innocent girl that would not cheat, which ended up smashing me. The other girl, she's dating 5 guys and ended up smashing me. Another girl, which was like the bad bitch, but like totally melted when I clapped her cheeks. What do they all have in common? They all enacted female nature, but they didn't have any guilt. They actually didn't. They didn't think what they were doing was wrong. Now you'll have some girl comments, what they did wasn't wrong, blah, 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 go free. I'm talking about from my perspective and stuff, which I believe is a true perspective, which is more monogamy or living a more maintained life, which is funny coming from me. Because now I just be smashing and digging bitches out. Bitches, woman. I apologize. But they really had no guilt. I would even ask them, I'd be like, you don't feel bad, these guys? And they're like, no, really, I don't. If they are like dumb enough, they'd say if they like can get played, then they deserve to get played. And I've heard this before. When I was working in this sort of Wolf of Wall Street business when I was living in Bucharest, I remember I asked one of the guys, I was like, doesn't it bother you like that we're like legally scamming people? Because I felt bad. It weighed on my conscience. In fact, after all was done and said, I quit. And he was like, no, if a person can be manipulated so easily, they deserve to be manipulated. So I thought it was a very interesting perspective. So they would have no shame with this. And this girl I'm dating now, she's cute, she's sweet, she's a high value girl. She comes from a very healthy household. She's very attractive. She has good morals put into her. She doesn't have crazy hoe friends and stuff. I've met them. But it inevitably will turn out the same way. I know it inside. The male falls in the relationship because he breaks frame and he becomes weak and he becomes jealous and stuff. The woman falls to hypergamy and her promiscuity by nature, and there's nothing she can do about it. What a man can do is really learn to hold frame to understand himself. What the woman can do is the same thing, learn to understand herself and fight the desires and urges. But the problem is the society we live in has brainwashed us so much, not just to the point that we are so much more impulsive with everything we do, but we see it as bad and weak doing the right thing and strong and empowering doing the wrong thing. And I woke up after my nap, which was about 30 minutes ago, guys. And when I wake up from a nap, sometimes I'm like, woo, I'm hype and energetic, but generally I wake up and I'm a bit moody. But I decided to do a video because I had to do it anyway, because these past 2 days I haven't been editing much at all and stuff because the girl was over. I mean, I did some editing and stuff, which is good, but I didn't record because I was focusing on her. I was bigging her out. I was busting all kinds of nuts and stuff. Enjoy it while it lasts. And I was looking through Instagram, guys, which I generally hate, and I avoid social media. I have an Instagram with 0 posts. I used to have an Instagram with like 2,000 followers, and I was that guy that be taking pictures of like girls I was seeing and places I was eating and shit like that. Now nothing. And I was just scrolling and seeing all these fake ass pictures and these fake ass happy people that I know aren't that happy, and just posing so much. And I was scrolling, and you know this shit, everyone does, but it really hit me. I was looking and it was making me feel depressed, dude. I was like, so fake, so cringe. Look at these girls, look at these guys. Some guys like literally like side by side posing as Andrew Tate. Some people say like I'm like kind of an Andrew Tate-ish clone or like a Steph is cold. I'm just myself. When I get hyped, when my ADHD kicks in and shit, I go complete boost mode no matter what situation I'm in. If I'm in front of a camera, if I'm with friends, it's just how I've always been. And I was scrolling and it hit me. It hit me where the world is literally broken and we're just all slaves to the brokenness. This is not some wow philosophical enlightenment. Everybody knows this. But there's always more mental barriers in a certain subject that you can break. For example, in a black pill or maturity or in gym, there's always a new mental barrier you can break. That's what maturity is. When people get older, they break multiple mental barriers and they have a greater understanding of how things work and how things are. It's a tasty ass drink, Blue Lagoon. It's like it's about has as much alcohol as a beer. It's cool. But yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on the matter and stuff. See how things go. I'm so interested in actually like questioning girls. I really like understanding female nature from their perspective as well. Because I literally would ask girls, I see like, would you fuck that guy, would you fuck that guy and stuff. Or if you were in this situation, this would happen. Or I do shit tests to them or tests just to understand them better. But yeah, interesting, crazy situation, guys. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you all watching the channel. It's growing pretty fast and stuff, which is a blessing. And you guys are being very active. I've had some beautiful things written to me on Discord and other stuff. Hopefully, when we reach 1,000 subs, I'm gonna have a Discord server made, as has been requested. I just need to find someone to do it. If any of you guys are available to do it, it'll be a blessing. Maybe I can even throw in some cash. And yeah, even if this video is a more monotone video, a little bit more, what's the right word? I don't know the word, but like a little sadder video, darker video. Always put in the effort, one way or another, especially in these days when you don't feel like doing it. Even as Hamza says, that's one thing. I don't agree with a lot of things he says, but that's a factual thing. Work when you don't feel like doing it. Put in the effort when you don't feel like doing it. Yeah, let me guys know what you think about this sort of video format and stuff, me just expressing my thoughts, because it feels good for me. I'm not gonna lie. I now that I've finished, reached the end of the video, I thought this would be a little more difficult, but it wasn't. But yeah, peace guys, appreciate you.
Yeah,